Okay, it's time for more Crash. And some coffee. A big, nice, comically large cup of coffee. Who doesn't like those? Am I right? Mm-hmm. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, at everyone. I'm eating food, libtard. Well, excuse me, princess. Bro, you hit 30 subs. Yeah, I hit 30 subs. This isn't the 30 sub special. Alright, this isn't the 30 sub special. That's coming soon. You know what it's gonna be? I think it might be Minecraft. I might make it Minecraft. I might, if I get money. Money. Man, I miss money. Wait, which save file is this? Alright. Coffee time. Then 100. What's the... No. It's, it will be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and then 50, and then 100. I don't know, 200, 250... No, not 2. Yeah, 200, 250, 300, 500, 1,000, 6... You know what I want to do? I want to do a 69 sub special and play the most erotic game. I want to play... I'll buy Catherine. I'll buy fucking Catherine full body for a 69 sub special. Yeah. Oh, alright, I want the game. Dun, dun. Yeah. Hunipop. I can't play Hunipop. I don't even... Like, not even because I can't capture it other than the PlayStation. I'm pretty certain that Hunipop was delisted on Steam. Busted out my Copics for the first... Necopara. I don't know what that is. Oh, wait. Dylan, yeah. I caught your Pokemon stream earlier, your Nuzlocke. It was pretty good. You did alright. No, Steam added all the hentai games back and uncensored. Ooh. I get to play Doki Doki and get to see hanging. Oh, I thought I saw a new comment. Anyway, yeah, so I caught your Pokemon stream, Dylan. Some good sorry, Toast Dog. It's good stuff. I wish I could play. I wish, like, I want to get a laptop, man. Like, I want to do the OBS. I would mostly just play emulated games. I rate my stream 3 out of 10. I rated 4 out of 10, thank you very much. You could stand to turn your microphone up, no one could hear you. I mean, I couldn't hear you. All I heard was Pokemon noises. Turn your fucking microphone up. The game down, maybe? A good tip for that would be not to to have your microphone audio record on a separate track, so that they don't level each other. You know. I mean, of course, I can't do it here with this thing. If I would, then I'd get my if I did that with these streams, the microphone audio would ironically get really bad. Because, like, all I can really record off of is, like, my phone. I have, like, I have, like, a fucking industrial microphone in the attic. Problem. Can't really, you know, use it. Alright, here's the tricky part. I was playing some CTR this morning on my older brother's PlayStation. The new Grand Prix with Nina Cortex came out. And I was like, yes! Best character in the series after Coco, but yes! Come on, baby. No. Problem, the Spyro Grand Prix ended 2 days ago, I think. Or something like that, because every time I pulled up the nitro meter, it just said Grand Prix over, check again later. And all the fucking news in-game said, oh, last day for Spyro stuff. Even though everyone already has Nina and shit. And like, the cool new costumes. Like Werewolf Tiny, come on. And Nitrous Brio. I wonder if I can still do that thing. Nope. But like, I couldn't add a single thing to the nitro meter. Come on. No! It's kind of whack, not gonna lie. Oh, I brought a cup of coffee up with me so I can annoy all my viewers. I nearly choked on the coffee, that's what I get. Ugh. I want a game capture so people can see me have mental breakdowns in Smash Bros. Yeah, I've got a game capture card. In fact, I'm gonna walk over to it right now. Don't worry, you'll still be able to hear me. The microphone's duct taped to my head. Hang on, I'm opening a wardrobe to grab it. It's an easy cap too. It's AV. It's AV input. Sort of like to record my Nintendo. Alright, I got it in a bag right here. I just grabbed it. It's in this junk bag. Where is it? PSP. No, handmade comics, sunglasses. Ah! Here we are. The easy cap. Bruh. Let's have a look-see. Alright, so I got it off Wish, which goes to show the quality. It's got this matte finish, but it's like overly matte. It's like overly matte, like M-A-T-T-E. Like the word they use in fucking Old Town Road, matted black, except without the E. It's very shittily cheaply made, and the free software, not the software that came with it, that one didn't work. The software I had to go out and download. When I tried to record Ocarina of Time, like months, even I think around a year ago, it was so fucking choppy. The quality, well, it was N6. It was directly from my Nintendo, like straight from my N64. So no shit, the audio, like the video quality, is going to look like a fucking E3 1999 trailer. It looked horrible. I'd need a real fucking thing. Or I'll just buy one of the... Or, better idea. Ah, shit. Alright, folks. Here's a trick here to do this level right. Go forward and get these boxes first. Ignore the bees, they're gay. They're mega gay. The bees are mega gay, okay? There's more stuff up here. Get these, so that you don't have to come back later. That's a surprise tool that'll help us for later. I sense B. You like jazz? Oh, Jesus, I blinked. You ever see those people getting a GTX? Oh my God, no. You ever see those people getting a GTX graphics card off of Wish for like $1, and the actual product comes out of some fucking, yeah. You know what I see a lot of the time? People like Wish products saying, oh, a whole bag of 70 Copic markers, and like it says Copic, but it's not fucking Copic. It's like a fucking touch noir jerk off. I mean, to be fair, I like Copics, but like I like any marker, but still, that's false advertising. You can't just say one thing is another, like the Aladdin deck enhancer. Alright, let's see if I missed any comments. No, I didn't. What? Did I actually buy anything on Wish? There is some stuff on Wish. I used to have Wish, but no money, just so I could see. Oh, hey, these are cool. I'll buy this when I get money. Is this what goes on at Denny's at 3 AM? Yes. Who's ever seen the video of that guy who tries to see how he tries to beat Halo, right? Before I think White Castle or McDonald's or some shit kicks him out. I want to do that. I want enough influence to a point where I can set that up. I want to go to my local McDonald's. Pay them 10 grand. I want to pay them like 10 grand and say, hey, here, I've got this PlayStation, I've got this Xbox, I've got this television. Alright, we're gonna see how long it takes for me to beat, I don't know, Abe's Odyssey. No, what's a good Xbox game? No, fuck the Xbox, I'll bring a PS1. It's like, here, I'm gonna see if I can beat Abe's Odyssey before you kick me out. And I'm gonna pay you to let me do it. I mean, to be fair, I really like Abe's Odyssey. I have Abe's Odyssey. The remake, though, I am not shelling out money for the... I'm not I already have the remake. It was on sale. I bought it for €5. There was a guy who hacked Halo 1 and 2 onto the PS4. I mean, you can port Doom 2 to the Switch. Not even the way Bethesda did it, like PC version. Okay, so now that we have Doom 1, 2, and 3 on the PlayStation 4, and Doom 2 came with them. Okay, so like the Doom 1, alright, so the port of Doom 1 came with all of Doom, plus Thy Flesh Consumed, which is hard as balls. Let me put it like this. Thy Flesh Consumed is harder than all of Doom 2. No, I know. The first level of Thy Flesh Consumed, Hell Beneath. Alright? It is harder than all of Doom 2. I beat Doom 2 easy, you know, more easily than beating Hell Beneath. Yeah, you're gonna not like those hammer fuckers. There is an easy 900 lives trick with some of the bees, like in the later levels. Let me just how did I do that? Did I miss boxes? Anyway, the port for Doom 2 comes with Doom 2, as well as the expansion for Doom 2, the master levels, which are balls to the fucking wall hard. It is... What is the plot of this game? Last time Crash was released, and I'm talking... Ooh. Oh, you want to know the plot of Crash? Alright, so everyone and their mothers knows the plot of Crash 1. Crash, so Neo Cortex and Nitrous Brio get together and say, hey, why don't we make an army of mutants called the Cortex Commandos, right? Yeah, they're canonically called the Cortex Commandos. Anyway, and you know, Brio invents the Evolvo Ray. And Cortex creates the Cortex Vortex in order to brainwash all the newly mutated animals. Crash was supposed to be the leader of the Cortex Commandos. This is canon, by the way. Just letting you know. These are all canon names and terms. Okay? But you know, since Crash was the first experiment, it failed, and now we have this motherfucker here. Crash was supposed to be a lot more different, I think. Like, think about it like this. Later on, Cortex creates Crunch. A not failed experiment. That's what Crash was supposed to look like. You ever see Crunch Bandicoot? He's fucking huge. He's literally like the what's a big he's as big, like if you compare Crunch's size to Crash's size, it's comparing Jonathan Joestar's height to Giorno Giovanna's height. He's that big. Wait. Oh yeah. He's that big, ladies and gentlemen. Where's the bees? Oh my god, I never got the crystal. That would have been detriment. Crunch is huge, and he's played by Kevin Michael Richardson, and I love him. They brought him back for CTR, for fuck's sake. Anyway, so yeah, Cortex Commandos. Crash escapes, right? And Cortex's next plan is, hey, what about that one? Point at Tawna, Crash's girlfriend. I'm serious, a dumb animal has a girlfriend. I'm pretty sure Tawna wasn't a failed experiment because she's intelligent, has clothes, and can talk. Full English. Weird, and it's the typical go save the girl. Crash goes and saves the girl. Blows up Cortex's hot airship. And then... and then Cortex falls down a lot. Falls, blah blah blah, falls down, okay? Oh, and I'm pretty sure it's canon that Crash gets cooked. Not OOC, UCK. He gets cooked. I think that's still canon. That Crash gets cooked by Pinstripe Potoroo. Because I think at one point it said that Tawna ran off with Pinstripe. Crash got cooked! Crash got cooked! Yeah, but either way, Cortex falls really far down after his airship blows up, discovers a very powerful power source of powerful power called crystals. I mean, they're fucking crystals. They're like ancient artifacts. I think so far there are 26 crystals. Weird, because there's only 25 levels. The idea is Cortex has the Master Crystal. It's a big boy. However, the other 25 are slave crystals. The Master Crystal doesn't actually have any power, I don't think. It's supposed to be like an activator. Like, you know how there's resin, and then there's resin, there's resin, the sticky stuff. And then there's resin activator, which turns on the sticky. Which turns on the fucking sticky. You know what I mean? The Master Crystal is an on switch. He amasses a new kind of army-ish. Either way, he ditches Nitrous Brio and tries to create a new Cortex Vortex, the Super Cortex Vortex, with the help of his new minion, Engine. I don't think they ever tell you what the N stands for in Engine. We all know the pun of his name, right? N-Jin. Like, it's like N as in an initial, and then Jin. His name is Jin. What is N... Yeah, no, I'm gonna look this up. What does N-Jin stand for? Hang on. I'm gonna look this up right now. Anyway. The idea is he tricks Crash into getting the crystals for him. Alright, by telling him, oh, I've changed. I'm not evil anymore. The planets will align and blow everything up. Hang on. Engine Labs. Dr. Engine. Okay, Neocortex, Nitrous Brio, Nefarious Tropy. What does Engine stand for? What a full name? Okay, Engine stands for Engine Jin. The N somehow stands for engine with an E. Wow. Wow. What else do we have? We have Entranced. And in one of the concept arts there was Entangled, but that was for a cancelled game. Entangled doesn't sound like a bad villain. Entangled, he's like a mummy. Anyway, blah blah blah. Tricks Crash into getting the crystals, but where all the enemies come, you might be thinking if Cortex is helping Crash, where's the enemies coming from? That's Brio. Those are all Brio. All these enemies that we're fighting are all Brio's minions, even the bosses. It's weird. You bump into him when you get your first gem.
Crash,
Oh, and Coco.
Cortex
Yeah.
almost completed the new space station. Something's is not right with his statements. Beware the tricks he's
Yeah, anyway, yeah, Coco's here too. The catalyst for Crash bumping into Cortex is her being a rude little shit and saying, Crash, Crash, my laptop's dead. Instead of grabbing me a charger, get me an entirely new battery for a laptop. I don't know how laptops worked in the 1990s. Anyway, I don't think they ever explained where Coco comes from. Where does she appear from? She's not mentioned in the first game. They never give an explanation in the second game. She just showed up one day. Like, they never mention it. They never write it down in any of the instruction booklets. And they don't... I have been summoned. Toast! Toast! It's Cooler Toast! The one that makes all the memes and shitposts! Where were you last time? It's Toast, everybody! Road to Ruin, Totally Bear. It's, yeah, anyway, yeah, Coco is the best character in the series, and you will never ever convince me otherwise. I mean, if you showed me a picture of Nina, you might come close, but it's Coco! Look at her, she's like Tails, but better. And I love Tails. I fucking love Tails, he's awesome. Coco is just Tails 2. Crippling under schoolwork, then I was, yeah. That's where I was. Yeah, and you didn't make memes. You didn't make any fucking shitposty memes. You're the only one that seems to do that with my content, and I appreciate that very much. And I respect you over that. I gave so many catalysts for good memes. An edit of Big the Cat dressed as Duke Nukem. I came up with that. God damn it. The Virgin Sonic. The Chad Tails. Wait, the Chad The Virgin Bandicoot versus the Chad Coco. I mean, Coco can talk. She can drive. She wears makeup at a young age. Actually, how old is Coco? Never mind. How old are these characters, actually? Now that you mention it. How old are these characters? Weird. Anyway, so I want to try and have a 30... Toast is here, so might as well fill him in. I want to have a 30 subscriber special, but I want the game to be Minecraft. But I don't have any fucking money. The idea is I'm gonna set up a damn, I don't know, GoFundMe or some shit, or a chat, or a fucking donation pool. Buy me Minecraft. Buy Minecraft. It's not gonna be the P. It's not. I can't make it. I can't make it the PC version too. Buy me Minecraft. The Chad. The Chad Coco. And plus, Coco can use it. Plus, Coco has a spanner. Wait, no. Coco has a spanner with her at all times or some shit. I was thinking of Rugrats. Anyway. Oh, that Oh. I just realized I never sent my mental breakdown to Dylan. To Toast Dog. I never sent my little mental breakdown. Oh no. That would be amazing, but will fail exponentially. Hey! You talking shit, Toast? Is Toast talking shit? Hashtag cancel Toast. I just got back with some ice creams. That's funny, I ate the last of my ice cream this morning. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I've been getting back into using my Copics. That's fun. Turns out blue is still my favorite fucking color. I mean, when do I not talk shit? Yeah, fair enough. Isn't that supposed to be a life? Hang on, that box was supposed to be a life. Fair enough. Anyway, I kind of want to buy CTR. And also Deep Purples. Oh, Deep Purple? Dude, I fucking love Deep Purple. That's like one of my favorite bands. I say one of because I have a favorite band. Who wants to know my favorite band? I'm not one to have favorites. Like, I'm not a very favorite person. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't have favorites of anything. But I have a favorite band. It's very rare when... Yeah, I know you mean the goddamn color, but Deep Purple's still good. The band is... No, the band is not good. The band is fucking great. Have you heard Highway Star? Anyway, it's time for the new reveal of my favorite band. Would anyone like to know? They have a few good songs, yes. Ugh. Demon's Eye is pretty good. Anyway, yeah, so my favorite band is Ninja Sex Party. Ninja Sex Party. You can all come to your own conclusions on why that's my favorite. FFS. For fuck's sake. What do you mean for fuck's sake? What, you never listened to Ninja Sex Party? Bro. Alright folks, time for the hardest level in the game. Ready? Let's hope I don't kill myself. Alright, so this is called Hard Crash, the hardest level in the entire game. It's a hard level on its own. If you're just trying to run through and not get any of the boxes. But you go for that gem, you best be fucking prepared. You really best be fucking prepared. Alright, it is How N-Bro dies, 2019 colorized. I've never explained the deal with my name. Anyway, so my username on every platform ever since 2011 has been N-Bro. There isn't any real way to pronounce it. It's like Nike, I'd say it's like Nike or Nike, but no, it's like Bowie. There are 3 ways to pronounce David Bowie. Bowie, Bowie, and Bowie. Okay? And I wanted to do that too. You know? Bowie, Bowie, and Bowie. There is literally no wrong way to pronounce that name. Like, I hear people call it Nine Bro, which is perfectly acceptable. I'm not gonna give you shit for that. There is... Yeah, that's the idea. Yeah, people do pronounce it like that, but I don't give them shit over because there's no real way to pronounce it. I pronounce it Nian Bro because, like, I first thought of it like that. So, yeah. Bowie pronounces his name Bowie, for fuck's sake. You know? But my YouTube username is something different. I didn't want it to just straight up be Nian Bro. That's the thing. I wanted it to just be a descriptive. I wanted my YouTube name to be a description. Nian Bro, that guy that does shit. Schrodinger's pronunciation. Yes. See, the idea is, my name online has always been Bahamut15 for like 5 years. I had to change this year to Toast Dog. Toast Dog is a good name, and so is Bahamut. Bahamut. Is it supposed to be like the Final Fantasy summon? Yeah, it's probably... Like, I've been having Neanbro as my username for years because I wanted some sort of synergy to go between every account that I have on different platforms. Like, Twitter, Tumblr. I have a Tumblr. I don't actually make posts. Speaking of which, I did make, like, a separate... If we're revealing the origins, I'm gonna need a moment. Your name is Toaster. No one can pronounce... Nah, yeah. Is it tell me if I'm pronouncing it right, by the way. Anyway. Okay, so the idea is I'm not supposed to die before this point. I'll put this checkpoint here. Alright? Anyway. Alright, Toast, story time. Alright, now this is the hard part, though. This is what gets the level, this is what makes this level so infamous. This part. The idea is, you have to go through this this part of the stage, this death route, without getting hit once. But if you fall, alright, you need all the boxes here. If you fall down, you skip a chunk of the level and just get to the final stretch. What you have to do, I am not fucking kidding. Alright? You have to do this levels, I think you have to do this level twice. You go to the end, and since you're on slippy ice, you're keeping up a lot of momentum. You have to somehow stop and hit a checkbox that will activate these kind of invisible white outline boxes. And then go back for the boxes that are now appeared. And then go back through the fucking level, the death entrance, and beat the rest of the level normally. You can die in these death routes and nothing will change. There will be no consequence. Because this is based on, because the worldwide release of the N-Sane trilogy is based on the United States build of the game. If you play the European release, the game is a lot harder. I'm not kidding. I played the European versions all my life. That's why this game's a lot easier to me. I grew up with the European versions, so I'm a pro Crash player. Anyway. The worst part is I finally changed my profile picture to a custom image. I changed it to my YouTube profile pic. Problem, it doesn't change the picture on the stream, which is big F. I don't know how Alright, it's Toast story time, ready? Basically, back on my 3DS, I went by Tomster. I eventually set it as my Steam username, but whenever I got into an argument with someone on on TF2, they'd misspell it as Toaster. Toaster's still a good name. My friends quickly heard about this and started taking the piss. For those who don't know, taking the piss is an Irish slang term meaning to dick around, you know, to have a bit of fun, you know? Oh, we're going to take the piss out of him. Translated into non-Irish would be, oh, we are going to mess with him or play a practical joke or rile him up for fun. Anyway, blah 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 on TF2. My friends quickly heard about this and started taking the piss. This was eventually shortened to Toast, which became my little icon. You mean a trademark or a portmanteau, you know? Nowadays, my stuff's called Toast Man as a Mega Man joke. See, now, your YouTube's called Tomster Productions. You could easily switch that M to an A, and Toaster Productions would sound really professional, but Tomster Productions, that has heart. That has heart in it. It's got heart and soul, Toast. I'm still gonna call you Toast. I know 3 toasts. This is a very productive stream. This is the hard... Alright, this is the final stretch of this part. Okay, now the fun... This is where the fun begins. Actually, I forgot. Is it Anakin who says that quote, or Obi-Wan? I can stop my momentum with the body slam. I use Toast Dog now because one day I edited my dog onto a slice. Wait, that was you? And not Toast with butter? Wait, that was you originally and not Toast with butter? No! I thought that was the other Toast. The third Toast, if you will. That's weird. That's still cool. I love the way that Toast Dog looks. I love the way that looks, actually. Oh, by the way, I was saying something earlier. If you look at the playlists on my streams for Crash 1, it'll say concluded with a question mark because I still have to do Slippery Climb. However, that's not going to be a stream. I want to pre-record that. Because if I tried to do a stream of Slippery Climb, it would take way too long. Like, it would be probably a 5-hour stream. Like, it's one level. but can last as much as 90 minutes. Yeah, Toast with Butter is just obsessed with the dog toast. I'll need to show people that one day. Hey, maybe if I get you to edit a video, there'll be a little end card like, video by this, edited by this, and it'll be like just a little picture. Just a little picture of Toast Dog. You know what Toast Dog reminds me of? The idea of a toast dog. It reminds me of that Markiplier video with Boat Dog and Ghost Dog. Hello, Boat Dog. I think I'm starting to get a bit hyped up from the coffee. I think I might. You know, no, it's not. I just gotta keep this energy during the stream. I'm just in a good mood. Delicious coffee. I fucking love coffee. I'm not saying that because I'm hyped up. I just actually really want to talk about how much I love coffee. The coffee just tastes really nice. I don't drink it to stay up. I drink it because I like the taste. In fact, coffee has this reverse effect on me. I feel it doesn't work. Most people drink coffee to stay awake. When I drink coffee, I get really sleepy. It's so fucking weird. It's almost like for some reason coffee, like, I imagine that if I ever drank chamomile tea, it would make me awake. Just because my entire diaphragm is a fuck you. My entire diaphragm, 4 views, bro. Yeah, 4 views. There is a 5th guy that keeps jumping in and out, but that doesn't bother me much. Hup. You see that shit? Okay, so now I know I can just do the body Okay, when Crash does it, it's a body slam, but when Coco does it, it's just a standard Mario-style ground pound. Look at that, I can just stop my momentum. I didn't know that. Hey, I just got a YouTube notification about the verification program. Oh boy. Alright, see, there's a gem right there. But if I get that, it'll put me at the very end of the level, which means I can't go back and get the box gem. I can get this gem any day of the week. But I'm gonna get the box gem first. You know what I want to watch? Monica Magica. Oh god. And it's not like I'll go back to the start of this and then go get that other gem. No, I have to ride the platform back. Because big gay. Can we get an F mega in the chat? Yeah! Whew. F cringe. I only found out people started saying F mega. Like JoJo fans started saying that instead of just F. Alright. Oh, thank God. Speaking of cringe, I actually need to go do some bodily functions. I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Don't you go anywhere. Be back in like 2 minutes, I swear. In like 2 minutes. You fool! I deleted the message, so now you are mega gay. The ultimate flex. The ultimate flex is commenting. The next post is gay. Commenting on commenting on that post so that you look like the fool, and then when some guy reacts, delete your comment so that they look like the one that reacted in the first place. It's the ultimate gotcha moment. I am the fool. You're not a clown. You're the whole damn circus. What the f... That's weird. Fucking penguins. Hey, is Toast still watching? Like, not Toast Dog or Toast Toast. I'm talking Toast. Toaster product, like toaster. No! Oh, the checkpoint was there. Oh, I gotta do that again! Ugh. Anyways, Toast still watching. I have something ridiculously funny to say to him. No, okay, yeah. Little does Toast know, actually. Within the Palmerfland Discord server, there is a gacha game that we all like to play. And I found a Fire Emblem Three Houses character. He is looking for those. A whole gacha game involving only licensed fictitious characters. And he's been going on about wanting to find all the Fire Emblem Three Houses characters. And I found one. And it's just Toast stonks. Who is it? Like Annette? Who's Annette again? Who's Annette in Fire Emblem canon? Oh, that's right. I don't care about Fire Emblem. I don't like it very much. But I respect that it's there. Because we got our boy. Like, I'm a big Smash fan. Who's our boy? Roy's our boy. Is that still a thing? Is Roy's our boy still a thing? Alright, 5 viewers. Nice. That's very Gucci, everybody. Fire Emblem characters' designs are bland. Kind of. They are kind of bland, yes. They all look very, 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 very similar. Pretty sure that one time they had a character who looked exactly like another. Fuck, I'm just gonna say it. Marth and Lucina look literally the same. I don't care that they're related, they look the exact same. Lucina is just Marth with long hair. Which is funny because I'm pretty sure she started calling herself Marth at one point. Wait, wasn't she actually listed as Marth in Smash 4? Like in Smash for Wii U and 3DS, wasn't she literally just listed as Marth? Also, I don't like Marth. What's that one gimmick Marth has that like the tip of his sword is somehow has a better damage output? I don't know, because I barely played Marth. Corrin and Lucina look the exact same. Who's Corrin? Is Corrin the dragon one? I mean, Corrin gets a pass from my I hate Fire Emblem-ness because dragons are pretty fucking dope. Like, dragons are Gucci. I love dragons. Dragons are awesome. The one with the feet. Dragon, yeah! The feet. Oh, speaking of feet, I've always wanted to say this. I don't get the steps on Lego joke. Because I've, you know, done Lego and shit my entire life, and not once have I ever felt pain from stepping on one by mistake. Not a single time. Like, legit. Yeah. Why is Lego painful? Why do people think stepping on Lego is painful? It's not. Unless you're I'm pretty sure the only thing that would be painful to step on would be, I don't know, Gundam pieces? No, not Gundam pieces. Soul of Kajaku models. If you stepped on like a $200 Soul of Kajaku, or whatever it's called, you know, figurine, that would hurt because those are made with real metal and they're razor sharp. Like, I've never found stepping on Lego painful. I understand the joke, and I respect that joke. I think it's pretty funny. But I don't get the... Oh, I did it again. I died in the same spot. God diddly damn it. Gosh darn diddly damn it. I understand the joke, but I don't get it. It's weird. Oh, my brother's coming upstairs with the dog. Ah, the dog. I love the dog. I'll come back for those. This entire stream, like, I've been doing this level for half an hour. Fuck, it's gonna mess up my rhythm. You ever get so good at a game, or like you're so familiar with a game that you don't actually play it with skill, you play it with muscle memory and timing? Cause I love that shit. Like I do that with Sonic. I do that with fucking Sonic games. And Crash. Ah, bollocks. Yeah. Well, they're all gone. That's better. I see speedrunners intentionally ignore the game to do that. That is bullshit! That is fucking bullshit. They jump too high. Like, they hopped in the original, but they hopped too high in this one. They made them too high. They can literally jump to your height. To a jumping height. You know? You know what I've had happen to me on several occasions in this remake? A nitro box. On top of another nitro box. Alright? And there's a jump that can go super high over it. The one on the bottom, the nitro box on the bottom jumps. And then the nitro box on top of that jumps and reaches me like 20 feet in the air. Like a goddamn catapult. It's like one of those fucking double bounces on a trampoline where your friend bounces. Where your friend jumps and bounces you like a million leagues above the sea. Hang on, the dog's here. Bunny! Here's my doggy. Bunny! Who's a good dog? Who's a good doggy woggy woggy? Who's a good dog? Who's a good dog? Good dog. Such a good dog. Yes, you are. She's a good dog, everybody. You know what speedrunning trick I missed for this game? Getting the red gem early. I missed that. That's like the best part of the game. That's so funny. Can we get an E in chat for the dog? Hey, maybe I'll take a picture of my dog and put toast on it. No, what's the opposite of toast? Waffles. No, wait, no, that's not the opposite of toast. It's the opposite of French toast. What would be the opposite of toast? What's the opposite of toast? Like, not toast the person, toast the food. What is the opposite of toast? How did I do that? What is the opposite of toast? Yeah, what are you doing over there, bunny? What are you doing? 5 viewers, folks. I should pick up CTR. I want to get CTR, but I'm not the best at it. Like, I'd play it on my brother's PlayStation, because he has every game for some reason. He has everything. Which I'm jealous. Would that be a flex? Is that a flex? No, it's not a flex. He has, like, almost every game ever, for some reason. Alright? And the funny part is, he doesn't do the Grand Prix. So, like, he doesn't have Spyro and shit. I'm the one that used to, like... What's the... I have this game share with your brother. Ew. He already does that with someone else. Anyway, we have this long-standing agreement, right? He has a shit ton of games that he doesn't play. Basically, you know, just to add to his... you know, he gets friends his game... He gets games his friend gets, right? Literally, most of the games he has is just his version of General Grievous's lightsaber collection. Like, he buys a game. This will make a fine addition to my collection. No, I can do that better. 6, everybody. That's the high. I think that's the highest amount of viewers I've had. No, wait, I've had 7. 7 is the highest. Nice. 6 is a good number. Oh shit. Anyway, so our long-standing agreement is, I play the games he doesn't want to play. Like, he wants platinum trophies, so I'm like, I'll do that. So when he's gone, I'm in there playing the games he doesn't want to play, getting platinum trophies for him. Like, I'd be in there playing Wolfenstein for him, because he plays on PC. I'd be there playing Bioshock collection. I'd be there playing his copies of Bioshock. To be fair, Bioshock is a fucking slapper of a game. God, I fucking love Bioshock. And you know what I love more than Bioshock? Video game shotguns. Bro, I love oh, thank God. Yes, thank God. And I love video game shotguns. And I played Wolfenstein 2. And do you want to know how good the shotgun is in that game? It's too good in that game. Because it's a triple barrel shotgun with a rotating... and the front rotates, right? You fire, and it rotates to the next barrel, so you can shoot another. So effectively, you can shoot as many times as you have a clip. Those are my favorite kind of guns. Stupidly powerful guns, and guns that don't have to, you know, open up to put in more shells. Like the ones in Borderlands. Jesus, those are powerful. What shotgun is it? It's red. It doesn't load like a double barrel. It shoots like a double barrel, but loads with a clip, so that you can continuously fire. I missed! Goes through the death trap again. Who's a good dog? Where's the... No. Ah, she jumped. Alright, here we are. Last stretch. Let's not fuck this up. How much would I gotta... One of these days, I want to, like... Y'all have seen the thumbnail art for Sonic Mania, right? It's alright. Not the best. It's not my best art. But I'm not the best at art. It's like a mediocre's mediocre. You know? It's mediocre relative to a mediocre artist. Alright? I'm just bad at drawing Sonic. I haven't drawn Sonic in years. Fucking nearly 10 years, actually. 10 years! Without drawing my without doodling so much as doodling my favorite video game character of all time. Jesus Christ. Anyway. One of these days, I want to just look at every game I own and draw thumbnail art for every game I own, regardless of whether I'm going to play them. If you set your clothes on fire, will you... If you set your clothes on fire, will your clothes burn away before it starts burning you? No, you will both... No, your clothes will begin to burn, and then you will be on fire. And you will both burn, but your clothes will have burnt before you. Your clothes will have begun to burn before you, but they won't burn away before you. In fact, you want to know how that's going to work? The clothes are going to melt to your skin. If you set your clothes on fire while you're wearing them, your clothes will melt to your fucking skin. Don't light your clothes on fire while you're in them. Don't do that. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't eat the Tide Pods. Yeah, I'm gonna pause the game. We've been at this an hour. I'm not saying we're ending the stream. I'm saying we're going to take a breather for a second. You know, sometimes you need a break from the break. It's always good to... You know, I'm gonna make this a full ASMR and just put this right in front of my mouth and talk very low. Talk very, not whispery, but kind of low and somber, you know? Hey, would you look at that? LA Noir's coming to PC. Ain't that cool? Anyway, it's always good to have a break, no matter what you're doing. It's always good, you know? So, maybe I should, I don't know, do one of those YouTube community things to figure out what I stream in different times. Maybe, how does that whole YouTube community... Oh, no, wait, I think they're taking away the community tab. No, I'm thinking of YouTube messaging. Anyway, I want to... Yeah, go get some water, Dylan. That's a good thing. That's a very good thing. Ugh. Delicious coffee. I mean, it's not the hottest coffee right now. Like, it's kind of cold, actually. But I like it. So, anyway, I really want to keep saying stuff, so I'm just going to default to the whole, you know, I really love everyone that comes here and does stuff. Like, I have a full, deep appreciation and respect for the people who are watching my streams right now, or have actually taken time to watch them. That's respect. I love and care for everyone. My subscribers are some pretty dope dudes. Tell a bedtime story. Send me a bedtime. I don't know what bedtime story to tell. I don't know what bedtime story to tell. What bedtime story? You know? It could be a new one. It could be an old one. I don't know. Hold on, I gotta move the microphone. I gotta move the microphone, my eye is itching. And the microphone is situated in front of my eye, like it's a Dragon Ball Z scout. Hold on. Yeah, so currently the most optimal position for my little microphone bud to be, where the audio won't sound like shit and will sound decent, is have the microphone bud situated right here in front of my eye, my right eye. Like Sans, no I'm just kidding, like a Dragon Ball Z scouter. There's a problem with this, it fucks up my depth perception a little bit. But it doesn't make a difference, because I have never ever actually dealt with any sort of depth perception problem during a game. Even this game, where for some reason depth perception is the major problem. I have to go in for the other gem, by the way. I hear so many stories of people, like everywhere, every single review or any crash-related video about any game makes reference to the game having poor depth perception. I don't know. Oh, Toast was gone the whole time. Okay, Toast. In the Palm Nerfland Discord, the little gacha game thing. Yeah, I found a Three Houses character. What's her name? Annette. Is Annette important? Anyway, yeah, also... yes, this level's really hard. Is Annette important in Fire Emblem? Is any character important in Fire Emblem? I think he left. Let's get a few lives. Get a few lives, shall we? My family decided that as soon as I sent the message, they wanted me to do chores. Wow! Oh boy, I can't wait to watch, I can't wait to watch Nyan Bro stream. Parents, I'm gonna ruin this man's whole career. Give. Boom. I don't know what I was saying. Oh, and Toast? Mommy. During the okay, no more Toast talk, but during the Sonic Mania stream I found out I can do woomy noises. Like I was dicking around with my vocal cords like I do when I try to figure out dumb noises to make. Turns out I can do inkling noises! And I didn't know I could do that. Or at least I can say woomy. I mean, who doesn't love woomy? Whoa! I mean, who doesn't love woomy? Woomy! No, we don't talk about the Woomy Slayer. I redrew the Doom Slayer as an inkling and named him the Womb Slayer. Problem: I have to sometimes call him the Woomy Slayer because this one prick I know keeps spelling it as womb, like a woman's womb, and I hate that guy. I don't like that guy. He's like Johnny Cage. You love to hate him. He's an ass. I don't know. He's probably just messing. My friend can do woomy. Oh. Hey, the thing, the stuff, the place, the nigga. Hey, the thing, the stuff, the place, the nigga, the stuff. Are you a American? That is the greatest comment I have ever heard in my entire life. Also, hola. Hola, senor. I learned all my Spanish from watching Dora the Explorer. That is the only time I've ever said the N-word in a ever actually said the N-word for real. Man, the N-word is just really funny to me. Like, not the saying of the N-word itself. Like, if you use the N-word, smoke ass, not grass. Yeah. Like jokes about the N-word. That's funny. Like nibba. Remember when people started replacing the G with B? That was fucking funny. That was so funny. I love that one. That's funny. Yeah. Anyway, I think I think I've said this before, but the ultimate charity donation bullshit thing would be to have one of the charity rewards, like, hey, if you donate, if we build up this amount of money, this will happen. The ultimate charity goal would have like a $10,000 goal, just be to say the N-word. Because everyone's gonna donate! Like, everyone would donate that. It's like a parent trap, you know? It's a tourist trap. You don't know if it's actually gonna happen, but you'll donate anyway, just to see if it will. I'm serious. I don't know if I'll do it, but it'll work. If someone does it, it'll fucking work. I swear to God. I might get in trouble for even saying this idea. I mean, I think it would have been a lot funnier if someone did this without actually saying it beforehand. But it would work. I just realized I skipped the death route. On the bright side, now I have more lives. I have to do a third run of this level without dying. Yeah, don't monetize racist terms. It wouldn't exactly be yeah, but technically, it wouldn't exactly be racist if it like, you know what I mean, right? It's not mean if it's not directed at anybody. Simply saying the word aloud with no context. I'm pretty sure that's not how that works. Is there a science to the N-word? Is there a social science of the N-word? Because I'm pretty sure the unspoken rule is if you don't actually say it towards anybody in a condescending or mean manner, it's cool. I don't know. The idea of the N-word and the N-word pass is funny, not because of any sort of racist undertones, but because it's funny. It's just so goddamn funny. But it's not funny when you're doing it as like a bad joke, like my father. My father's a very racist man. I keep dying. Directed at yourself. Directed at yourself so it's not mean. Man, I am quite the nibba. That is an example. Look a bit seriously though, my father is a very he's a very racist and bigoted man. He is aware that he can't do that anymore, but does it anyway to piss people off. Like, if he ever talks about someone like that, you'll have a big smile on his face, a big goofy smile, like he just farted, you know, a big dumb smile. My mother had I think it was Boyzone or some shit the other day on, and I don't know, one of the singers who was dead, and they wrote a song about him. Turned like apparently he was gay or a closeted homosexual or something, which isn't a big point of interest, but is a real shame because I don't know, he probably got abused or some shit. Plus he's dead, which is a big shame. And the moment my father asked about this, he was like, he straight up started going like ragging him on, like going, "Ah, what a dead faggot," he says. He says shit like this all the time. That wasn't me saying that. That was a quote by my father. He says shit like this any chance he gets. And I hate it. The moment he starts talking like that, everyone in the room just fucking turns on him. Not in a vicious way, just to say, stop fucking saying that shit, da. You know? Oh, these do little shocky things. But then again, he's 55. And again, yeah, he's 50 fucking 5. He can't really change that. Let's change the topic from bigotry. And change it to a... Yeah, they all just gave him the Luigi stare. Okay, I have to get through here without dying. This has turned from a Crash 2 stream to a Cold Hard Crash no death run stream. Anyway, here's a better topic about family. My older brother loves, like, he's a very patriotic man. You might think that and think he's American, but patriotism isn't an American thing. It's not just, ooh, America. Ooh, America, patriotism. Hoo-ah! Like, he's not the fucking soldier from TF2, you know? I mean, I would love to be the soldier from TF2. You know, like he loves he loves Irish actors and shit. Ah, darn it! Anyway, for example, we watched the first season of Umbrella Academy on Netflix, the comic book adaptation, and I don't remember his name. I think his name was like Zane or some shit. The drug guy, the guy that can see the dead, the man that dresses like a JoJo character. That guy. My older brother, when we were watching this, would not shut the fuck up about that man's actor being Irish. He loves that shit. I'm pretty sure the only Irish actor he doesn't like is Colin Farrell. Which, to be fair, he's Colin Farrell. He's oversaturated. You can't just say, oh, he's Irish, he's good. No. No, we already know he's Irish. One of those things. He's a big nationalist. And no, not a 1900s nationalist where he hates England. That's everyone. Ireland doesn't like England very much. I love that stigmatism because it has a lot of truth to it. Every other post on an Irish Facebook page is a joke about Northern Ireland. Not a racist or bigoted joke. The Umbrella Academy, I pissed my sister off there. No! Don't refer to Diego as Dio in that series. In part 7, Diego Brando isn't called Dio because it's short for Diego. It's because that's simply a nickname. Also, what the fuck are Diego's powers? At no point do they ever mention what the fuck Diego does. Like what? You got what's his name? Luthor, who has like a genetically altered gorilla body. All right. You got Ghosty Boy, yeah, Dino, yeah. Diego in name only. Yeah. Oh, Dino, yeah. Diego in name only. Is that it? Is that like Dante in name only? They call, American Godzilla Gino, like in name only. Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah. All Diego does are knife control. Knife control. Why didn't they just say he has magnet powers? Or that he has, like, hyper perception? I would accept a man that throws knives have hyper perception. Give him the same thing just say he can do what Hawkeye does. Yeah. Not many people know this, but Hawkeye has fucking superpowers. He has, like, super sight. Hawkeye can see the curvature of the Earth. Which is so funny. Because I'm pretty sure that's a joke from Scott Pilgrim. That's like my favorite joke from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I punched him so hard, he saw the curvature of the fucking Earth. Course correction. That's a stand. If your ability is literally course correction, nah, that's not a superpower, that's a fucking stand. Alright? Course correction. How? What? Just say magnetism. Throwing knives. Yeah, and they move magnetism. If he can he move shit with his mind? Make him psychic. Give him some power other than knife. Knife. Oh god. Knife is a good power, but I don't like Diego in that show. I don't like Diego. I mean, I could have that show went really downhill. What's her name? Ellen Page? I think her name was Ellen Page. Bro, he magenta. He kind of is. What was her name again? Ellen Page or something? She did a good job. She was a good addition to that show. She did a fine job acting. I don't remember her name because I haven't watched her in a movie since Juno. And Juno was a good film. I really liked that film. Anyway. That was a good film. I haven't seen her in a movie since Juno. You know? But she was a good, she did good in that. She did good. Time travel. Time travel plots are weird. Hey, wait a minute. How did they bring the ghost back with them? What's the ghost's name? Ben. How did they bring the ghost back? They brought a ghost back in time. Does that mean that the ghost is now alive? Are there gonna be two Bens at the same time? So, what's-his-face came back in time, but was an old man in the future, but is now a child in the past. They can explain that. But how come everyone becomes young when they go back in time? Like, the common consensus is that during time travel, if you arrive at a time and point where you already exist, you take their place, much like the butterfly effect. You cannot exist with yourself in the same moment. So you will take their place. Does this mean that a ghost has taken his own place? Or will there be two Bens walking around? Young Ben and Spooky Ben! I'm going too ranty. I'm gonna stop talking about Umbrella Academy. I was talking about how my brother loves Irish actors. Where did I go? And then I started ragging on the physics and story of Umbrella Academy. The ghost is bound to Jojo Man. He's not bound to him. He's not bound, it's just what's-his-face can see the dead and interact with them. Ben, as a ghost, simply sticks around. He's not exactly attached to him, he just hangs out with his living brother who can see him. I mean, if you died and came back a ghost and a member of your family could actually see and interact with you, would you do not tell me that you would leave them alone. If there was a person in the world that could see you as a ghost and knows you're there, you're gonna fucking hang out with them. Because what are you gonna do as a ghost? What are you gonna do as a ghost, huh? Haunt people? Didn't think so. I mean, if I was a ghost, I'd go around haunting people. Like, you know what I'd do? I'd haunt the shit out of a haunted house. Like, you ever see those haunted house attractions? You know, I'd float over to Disneyland at one of those one of their Halloween attractions and haunt the shit out of that. But not in a malicious way. I'd make the rides look good. I'd literally be Casper the Friendly Ghost. But I wouldn't be Casper the Friendly Ghost. I'd be Neanbro, the actual helpful ghost. I'd be the helpful ghost. I'd go around. I'd be Danny Phantom, but I can't turn human. I'd simply be Danny Dead. Also, they need to bring that back. I like Danny Phantom. I'd basically just go around as Danny Phantom, but it's a one-way trip. That's the asshole Spectre! Yes! You know what? No, I'd possess a Reaper from Overwatch costume. I would go to like a costume maker, like one of those guys that make high-end cosplays, and steal a cosplay of Reaper from Overwatch and haunt it. I'd possess it. That would be so fucking cool. Because that's the only sort of ghostly character I can think of on the top of my head now. I dressed up as Reaper for a Comic-Con once. Except I didn't buy the costume. I fucking made that shit. I still have the mask. I 3D printed it at a shop. I painted it. Because of course I fucking did. I still have the mask. It's right here. I can grab it, but it would take too long. I could wear it. There weren't any eye lenses, so I had to get a hot glue gun and very shittily put in one-way lenses. Like, I popped open a pair of sunglasses. Problem, the mask didn't print properly. So there was like a back piece missing. Like, it didn't print right, but like the piece missing was the bit that's underneath the fucking hood. So yeah. Asshole Spectre. I just possess a Reaper costume. Death walks among you, motherfucker. Death walks. Nah, I can do it. Death walk. Nah. How does what's his name? Keith Ferguson? That does the voice for Reaper? Who is he? Who else is he? I think he's Blue. He's Blue from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, I think. What was Blue's full name? I still remember Blue's full name. I was a big fan of I really love Craig McCracken's old cartoons, right? He played Beauregard Blue Kazoo. The Blue is his middle name. His full name is Beauregard. Like how Scooby-Doo's first name is Scoobert. Scooby's a nickname, like Shaggy. Shaggy's real name is Norville Rogers. Scooby's real name is Scoobert Doo. I love the idea that his parents named the dog. That Shaggy's parents named the dog. Oh my god. Shaggy wasn't looking when they were naming, and his parents named the dog Scoobert. Scoobert. But then Shaggy just said, like, I'll call you Scoob. Like, I'll call you Scoob, man. And the dog's like, okay. He just don't give a shit. Like, dude. I just really like Scooby-Doo. Oh my god. Back to the ghost thing. If there was someone who could see me, I would really want it to be one of my friends. Because then we could make jokes, make Joe jokes, right? I could pretend to be a stand. I could pretend to be a stand if I was a ghost. Oh my god. like my friend Owen, if you're like, hey, check this out, and he starts, and like shit starts floating over, it's like, whoa, what is that? I've got a stand, he says. It's my stand. Lonely Heart. Oh, I died. That's my stand. Lonely Heart. Sex party! No, that idiot. No, not idiot. Owen has I've mentioned Owen from time to time. He has appeared on stream. He has caused me a breakdown or two. Owen has very weird taste in music. You ever hear people really liking that sort of... You ever hear, like, hipsters really liking really underground style music? Like, I only listen to, I don't know, Real Big Fish. Except Real Big Fish were successful. Or some shit. Like, I listen to, I don't know, people who fucking record from a fucking sousaphone. Owen listens to, like, really independent music. Like, shit you find on YouTube. He doesn't shut up about this one song called Frame of Mind. And he has talked about it so much that I refuse to listen to it. In fact, I ignore every word he says about it now. He has oversaturated the idea. And so now I won't give it any mind because he has not shut the fuck up about it, you know? The more you pull, the more you try and keep, the more you pull, the more they struggle, stuff like that, you know. That's also why I'll never watch Gundam, because he doesn't shut the fuck up about Gundam. I mean, I listen to him when he talks about Gundam, okay? I at least pay him a peace of mind when he talks about Gundam. He really likes it. Oh, 69! He really does like Gundam. So I listen to him, right? Because they're giant robots. Like, I'm a fucking big old fan of Transformers. I'm gonna listen to giant robot talk. Problem is, he talks so big about not the giant robot part, but the teenagers. He for some reason really loves the teenage drama part of Gundam. And I've given it a go. Turns out, the only interesting character is the original guy. Like the guy from the original series. That's the only interesting pilot. Because he's actually cool. He's like Shinji with a spine. He's Shinji Ikari with a spine. What was his name? Akuda or something. Gundam. Didn't they already do that? Yeah, you can get a Gundam style model kit of Optimus Prime. It doesn't transform. Oh, 69 comments. You can get a Gundam style model kit of Optimus Prime. And it's really cool. Plus, the original Gundam's the best because it's simple. Because Gundam isn't the name of the robot. Isn't like the name of the isn't the type of robot. Okay. Like. Yeah. So what is it? The robots are called. What are they like? The robots that they drive. You know. Like Gundam is the name of a single robot. Like the robot from the series, they named it Gundam because that's. What's it called? Mobile unit. Yeah, the robots are called mobile units. Alright? But the original Gundam is the mobile unit Gundam because that's the code name. It's a special robot that has a psychic link with the pilot. Alright? And it's actually an interesting idea. The idea that it's the best robot ever because it is literally connected to the motherfucker who's riding it. But no, you got Gundam, but apparently they changed that name. I don't know, ZX 69 420 or some shit. I want to see Gundam 420. And what do you got? You got fucking mobile unit. Sounds like a transforming phone. Not gonna lie, I'd use a phone called the mobile unit. All right. What else you got? You got Burning Gundam. Oh, no, wait, no. Burning Gundam, which is like a three-way burning giant fire robot. As in three, because there's like three fire thing. Guess how they spell try? T-R-Y. What else you got? You got fucking Epion, which is the dumbest name ever. The Jotaro of Gundam, which is... Gundam has an equivalent to Jotaro. You know how in all of JoJo, Jotaro is the most oversaturated and he like is basically the face of the series? Like it's always Jotaro, part 3 best, Jotaro. Gundam Unicorn is the Jotaro of the Gundam series. I fucking despise that. Like how I despise Part 3 Jotaro. I love the guy, but I hate him. He's overdone, he's oversaturated. Super Gundam 64 DS and Knuckles featuring... featuring Gundam from the Gundam Made Gundam series. Alright, you got Unicorn Gundam, which has 3 forms. What is it? There's regular, there's... I don't know... Epsilon? There is a Gundam called Epsilon, I think, which is the dumbest name ever. There's Psycho Gundam, I think. There is a Gundam based around jazz. No wait, Gundam Thunderbolt, yeah. Based around jazz, and I'm not getting the quote that, like, what is it? Who pilots Thunderbolt? Regular, the World, and Over Heaven. Yes, actually, there is a Gundam called the God Gundam. It's an omnipotent robot created by man. They sound less like robots and more like stands. Alright? You know how Evangelion was really revolutionary for the whole human interaction part of the series? Like with Shinji, Asuka, Rei. You know, and Shinji's father and all, how they were really interesting characters. Yeah, Gundam takes that idea and says, what if we focused too much on this and didn't put any heart into it? Because apparently, I don't fucking know, something. Like, it's always the teenage interaction. Like, I don't like mecha series very much. The only mecha series I actually genuinely have a good respect, appreciation, and love for is Megas XLR. Because that show is fucking metal as fuck. The characters are funny and interesting. The action is action. What's the most action-packed thing you can think of? Whatever it is, Megas XLR is better. I had gotten a real scream, like I told this to Owen. I told him that Megas XLR has better action than Gundam, and he legitimately started screaming at me.
Crash, I have discovered that the opposition is being masterminded by Dr. Nitrous Brio,
See?
the inventor of the Evolvo Ray.
I never said this before, but originally, Cortex was played by Clancy Brown, the voice actor for Mr. Krabs, Lex Luthor, and so on and so forth. He stuck around for Crash 2 and 3, and Crash Bash, and CTR. He also played Uka Uka, but Clancy Brown didn't return. Instead, they brought in Lex Lang to play. They brought in Lex Lang to play Dr. Cortex, and he does a great job. He fits. He's made the role his own. And they've cycled through Uka Uka voice actors over the years, but the one that they're sticking with now is John DiMaggio. You all know John DiMaggio. You all know John DiMaggio. Who's he play? Jake the Dog? Bender? They got Bender to play Uka Uka. John DiMaggio was the Joker at one point. You should actually see John DiMaggio's performances as Uka Uka during the Titan series. Like Crash of the Titans, Minor Mutant. He's really fucking funny. It's actually funny. There is a scene, like, they brought Greg Eagles in to play Aku Aku. Greg Eagles is Grim from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. The Jamaican Grim Reaper. That guy. He does a great job as Aku Aku, and there is literally a scene in, I think, Mind Over Mutant, where you have to do a favor for Uka Uka because Cortex betrayed him and shit. And it's like, you need to get my bones, because he's a floating mask, my tiki bones, so that I may have magic back. Aku Aku's like, why would we help you? You're evil. I'm not that evil. You bought Mom socks for her birthday this year. Why would a floating mask need socks? Which is pretty fucking evil. This is really funny. Why would he bought socks for a floating mask on purpose? That's funny. Oh, one of the highlights of the game. Engine. I love the fucking rock, the guitars in this game. I tell you, boy, it's metal. I love me some metal. I've been kind of talking too much. So whoa, everyone's gone. Kind of been talking too much. Have I been talking too much? Don't be afraid to tell me. I'm always open for feedback, for criticism in case I'm doing anything wrong, in case I get any facts or information, wrong. If I'm wrong, tell me why and shit, tell me the correct thing if I'm ever wrong. Gundam the world. Actually, was that Owen's once? I use his name a lot. I'm gone, or am I? I am thou, and thou art I. I'm not a big fan of Persona, but I like quoting that shit. I want to play it one day, but I want to play it in order. I don't like from what I hear, there is no chronological aspect to the stories of Persona. Like, you could play them in any order you want, but if there's fucking numbers, I'm gonna play them in order. If you number them, I'm gonna play them in order. I don't have OCD, but I'm a fucking stickler for that. Like, I will play the first game first. I feel dirty when I feel bad when I don't. I feel dirty. I feel like I didn't do anything. I felt like I did it wrong if I don't play the first game first. That's why I didn't feel good playing. That's one of the reasons why I didn't feel good playing Red Dead. Like Red Dead 2. It came with my PlayStation, and I had never played the first game. I mean, I have my problems with that game. It's boring, but that's for another time. I kind of want to get it again, because apparently all my fucking friends are playing it. Might as well be reboots. More like soft reboots. Or maybe retcon? Maybe kind of retcons, like how Dio being in the coffin for part 3 is a retcon of part 1. Stuff like that. It's not like Dio hiding in the coffin in JoJo part 3 is not an Araki forgot, that's a retcon. It's like, we've made such a joke of that to a point where a retcon, like we can't even distinguish retcons from fucking, we can't distinguish retcons from Araki forgots. I had to explain what continuity was to my older brother once, and he got really pissed off because he thought contingency and continuity were you know, like I told him what a contingency was. No. Like, I explained what continuity was, and he said, isn't that a backup plan? And I said, no, that's contingency. And he says, no, it's not. We get in arguments like this a lot because he hates being wrong. He's always right, apparently. I got in a huge argument with him, like a 3-day argument, because he thought Stacy's Mom was written by a Bowling for Soup song. Because they did a cover of it. And 3 days later, like, we're still arguing about it, I say, I finally find out they did a cover. And I showed him the cover and the times and release, right? And he's like, oh well. Just an oh well. I was like, look bud, Fountains for Wayne made the song. Bowling for Soup did a cover. You know? That's like saying Motorhead wrote the song Enter Sandman because they did a cover of it. By the way, Motorhead's cover for Enter Sandman is fucking great. Motorhead's cover is like Motorhead's like the Motorhead version of Sandman is like the same song, but from the Sandman's perspective, it's that dark. It's that darker of a song. They also did a cover of Whiplash, which I like the Motorhead version of Whiplash better because it sounds better coming from Lemmy Kilmister. His name is fucking Kilmister. Like, it would sound even cooler if his name was Killmeister. Killmeister's a better sounding name than Kilmister, but Kilmister is still a good name. He has Kill in his name. He's a heavy metal musician with Kill in his name. He was born for it, I tells you. Born! The man had indestructible organs. His music kept him alive. Oh, I was talking about Persona earlier. I need to make the obligatory neutral special joke. Hold on. For his neutral special, he wields a gun. Because I do that every time I mention Persona. I have to. I fucking have to. Because that's the only funny and memorable part of Persona I remember. Mr. Killmister! His name is Killmister! I'm getting too excited. I like how in the remake they actually make an animation for Crash throwing the Wumpa fruit, which I can respect. Vicarious Visions did is it Vision or Visions? Hang on, let me look at the game case. It's Visions with a Z, with an S, it's plural. Vicarious Visions did a fantastic job in this remake. Apparently the creators and like some of the developers from Crash Twinsanity sent an open letter to Vicarious Visions and Activision, you know, during Twinsanity's anniversary, saying, hey bud, can you remaster Twinsanity and add all the fucking, you know, cut content? That'd be like if George Broussard... I'd be like if George Broussard sent a letter to Randy Pitchford saying, hey, please, please, please make a new Duke game. I mean, please make a new Biomenace. Please. It's so funny. Hideo Kojima sends a letter to fucking Konami. Hey, can you please reboot Metal Gear Solid? They hate him over there. Like, they hate Hideo. Like, Konami. Like, all the higher-ups of Konami fucking hate Hideo Kojima. Like, they hate him, apparently. Like, his name is treated like the plague. Like, if you're part of, like... Alright, so if you work at Konami, but also work at Kojima Studios or whatever it's called, you are treated like shit, apparently. Which I don't understand. It's like, he's like the face of the company. That'd be like if Masahiro Sakurai, who is the face of fucking Nintendo, Miyamoto's not the face of Nintendo. He's the guy that made Mario and Zelda. Alright? Sakurai is better than Miyamoto, I tell you. Because he made fucking Smash. I don't care if you made Mario. Alright? Like I think it's been said once that Doom is the video game equivalent to Thriller. If that's the case, then Mario is the video game equivalent to it's the video... Wait. Oh, wait. They don't need to reboot Metal Gear. There's 2 alternate continuities that are still uncloned. What is there? There's the original Metal Gear, Metal Gear 2 Snake's Revenge, Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty, no, not Sons of Liberty, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, Metal Gear Solid 4, Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain, and then another universe for Metal Gear Survive. Is Rising in a separate continuity because Raiden's there? Do the original Metal Gears exist in the same continuity as Metal Gear Solid? What about Peace Walker? What do you got? You got Big Boss, then Solid Snake, and then Naked Snake, and then Liquid Snake. I'm going to get into this hind now. That's an old joke. And I will be very, very, like, I will be very proud if anyone got that joke. Like, I will be very proud if someone gets that joke. I'm going to get into this hind now. Who is this? Snake, it's me. What is this? Who is this? Liquid? No. Something. I'm hungry. Hungry for words? No, wait. Hungry for worms? No, hungry for words. That's the oldest internet joke I know, and like I will be so fucking impressed if anyone got that. No one will get that. None of the guys watching this will get that. It'll be the ultimate flex if someone gets like that old of a like understands a joke that fucking old. I'll be very, very impressed. Sorry, I had to check Discord. Anyway. I actually have never played Metal Gear. I played Resident Evil, though. I like Resident Evil a lot. I like the survival horror. What was I saying? Anyway, yeah, okay, so if Doom's the video game equivalent to Thriller... Well, Smash Bros. Would be the video game equivalent to Bohemian Rhapsody. So what would... Like, I don't like Thriller the song very much. I actually don't like that song. But it's still fucking Thriller. I still know how good, like, popular, important that song is. What would be the video... Okay, what would... Mario... The entire Mario series or just Super Mario Brothers? Anyway, yeah, Super Mario Brothers, and, you know, the other NES games would be the video game equivalent to... Guys, help me out here. The entire Crash trilogy is the video game equivalent to the Court of the Crimson King. What? King Crimson's a good band. Like, not the stand, the band. They actually really good songs, it turns out. Okay, how does this work? Hang on, did I get all the color gems? Yes, I did. Yeah, I know how this works. I have to go to the end of this. I have to go to the end of the level, and then walk back. These levels have these weird tricks where it asks, "Hey, I don't know music. I only know JoJo references." Thanks. Well, thanks anyway, Toast. If I... Final Fantasy, like... No. I tried playing Final Fantasy 3 the other day. Like, I started playing it. No, I know, it's not Final Fantasy 3, no. Wait, it said 3 on the Super Nintendo. Oh, 6-9. So no, it's not Final Fantasy 3. Final Fantasy 6. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm American. I'm American. I started playing Final Fantasy 6 the other day. I have a Super Nintendo Classic. It's not mine. My nephew leaves it here. My nephew. You know the adorable nephew, Alec. He was in the Sonic Mania stream. You all know him. The one with all the memes. There was memes made of him. He loved it. Like, I showed him some of them, like, Toast made the memes. Like, Toast made the memes of him. Like, the singular meme. I showed it to him, and he loved it. He was just so fucking happy. There was this big smile on his face. It was even bigger because it was a Sans meme. He loves Sans. He's never played Undertale, but he loves Sans because he goes around singing Megalovania all fucking day. All day. He goes around T-posing and going dit all day. He doesn't actually sing the full song, he just does the first few notes. Just to be funny. And he was so fucking happy. Okay, let me see what I can do here. Nah, didn't work. There was just this big goofy smile on his face. I'm telling you, once you see that kid smile, you're happy. He smiles, you smile. That boy, he's a precious boy and must be protected. You know who he reminds me of? KO from OK KO. Every time he's on screen, it's good. I mean, all the other characters in OK KO are fantastic. I love them all, but when KO's on screen, you are the happiest because that boy is boy. He is such a boy. He should. Oh, look at my boy. I love the guy. Here's the tricky part. Oh, I gotta step in it again. Fuck. Most people would say leave that enemy there, but I can do this. In fact, I can do it again. The little slide spin jump that they kept in the game. How do you feel about that, Obama? Ugh. Toast wasn't here during the Sonic Mania stream last time, like the second Sonic Mania stream. And I'm very sad because I did the fucking Eggman pissed on the moon copy pasta. I read it out. And if he was there, he would have made an edit of that. I'm not. This isn't a coy. This isn't a ploy to make just to trick him to go do that. I am making a fucking prediction. If he was there, he would have done it. He would. I would have, like, within minutes. No. Within a few minutes, I would have seen a fucking video edit on Discord of just me doing the Eggman copy pasta. He fucking would have. Somebody would have. It's memes. It's memes. Memes are a universal language. What was I talking about originally? Would I? Would I not? Only Mimikyu knows. Hey, I don't know much about Mimikyu. I didn't play Sun and Moon, but dumb question. Are there only Pikachu Mimikyus? Like, do they only look like Pikachu? Because it would be really cool if there were other Mimikyus that look like other Pokemons. Like, I like the idea that the Mimikyu mimics the most popular Pokemon of all time. Isn't it like a big fucking shadow monster under there? Like an Orwellian style no. I'm pretty sure that Mimikyu is some fucking Lovecraftian monster underneath that shit. Is he? I'd love it if he was. I love Lovecraftian monsters. I'm a fucking, like, I play Legacy of Kain, for fuck's sake. You know I love Lovecraft. You know I'm into Lovecraft. I mean, I've never read his shit. I haven't yet. Yes. Oh. Nope. Darn! Like, seriously though, is Mimikyu some sort of fucking shadow monster under there? Oh, I'm small! Little feet. Little feet! Wait, what? Is there any other stands in JoJo that shrink people? Don't say Goo Goo Dolls. That's not, that was, we don't know what they are underneath. What we do know is that seeing this beast is enough to kill you. Wait, what was that Pokemon? Bennett? Wait, Bennett? The puppet-looking motherfucker. Isn't it canon that if you ever unzip its mouth, it fucking eats your soul? Hey! That's bullshit. I haven't read that Pokemon's description. I mean, I could whip up Pokemon X right now and look at it, but it would take a bit for my 3DS to turn on, because Nintendo fucked up the 3DS XL. Like, it takes forever to turn on and forever to turn off. The worst part is, in my experience, if you know when you hold down the power, if you press the power button and you click power off, if you close that DS before that light goes out, it doesn't turn off. It stays on, and I hate it. But I like my 3DS XL. The Pokédew yeah, what was it called again? Drifloon, the Pokemon that steals children and takes them to hell. And I'm saying this, me, a person whose favorite Pokemon region is Sinnoh. Like, I love the fucking Sinnoh region. Platinum's the best Pokemon game. Change my fucking mind! I dare you! Alright, so, anyway, 30 oh wait, no, it's 31 subscribers, yes. So 31 subscribers. I want to have enough subscribers. Like I've said this many times before in the past, but I want enough of a following so that people will make compilations of me. Like, not, ooh, best of Neon Bro. No. This is every time Neon Bro has said fuck as of this date. I want that. I want that so fucking bad. I want that so much. It will just be hours of me swearing. I want that. I want that. I want that. Alright, it's been 2 hours. Should I suck it up and beat the game? Wait. Hang on, let me just go to the... Wait, am I missing an exit? Am I missing an exit? Yeah, I'm missing an exit. Hold on. Where is it? Yeah, it's in here. I missed a secret exit, I think. Hang on, I think I did. I want someone to go through every stream I have and get every bit of me swearing. I don't know what would be in a best of compilation of my content, but you know what I do know will be there? That time I did Kermit and Elmo as Jotaro and yeah, totally fly. I did miss an exit. During one of my Doom streams, I reenacted the "Are you approaching me" scene as Kermit and Elmo. Oh, you're approaching me, are you? Instead of running away, you choose to come closer towards your doom? You know, that shit. with Elmo as Jotaro. Fuck count, 69,420. Fucks given, none. I legitimately don't give a fuck. Like, that's not me memeing. I don't give a fuck about a lot of things. How do I explain it? Like, demonetization. If my videos get, I don't know, demonetized, like if I don't make video money off it, I don't give a fuck. I'm having fun. I'm doing what I like. I mean, if I set up a Patreon, what's gonna happen? Oh, I'm not gonna make 37 cents. Ooh, you're not going to make 37 cents. Such a tragedy. You see, it's 18.95, and 37 cents is a lot of money for some reason. Hang on, how much hang on, was there money in 13.95? 13, not 30. I'm kind of reluctant of this stream because I've gotten into a habit of actually putting thumbnails. Problem, I haven't drawn any more thumbnails past the Sonic ones. I'm not very, like, if I want to draw, I'm like, okay, drawing time. Every time I allocate drawing time, I get the figure down. Like, I draw figures in coloring pencils, like. And I color code things too. Like if I'm drawing something, let's say if I'm drawing Sonic, I'll draw him in. I'll sketch it in blue coloring pencil. If I'm drawing Knuckles, I'll sketch it in red. If I'm drawing the Doomslayer or some shit or anything green, you know, you can put 2 and 2 together. You're not like my viewers aren't stupid. They can put 2 and 2 together. I color code sketches. I'm usually only able to get the sketches down though, like the basic figure. I don't know what to do for the Doom thumbnails though. Maybe the Doomslayer, maybe the Doom guy. Yeah, Doom guy. Holding a chainsaw. Like, no, not chainsaw. I already sketched that out for the Doom 2016. Yeah, I have a little finished scan doodle sketch for the Doom 2016 thumbnail. Even though that streaming series has been over for quite some time. Yeah, but still, I'll have to color that in. Takes a long time for me to color stuff in because I don't have like Photoshop. I've got a tablet, I've got a phone. Alright, I'll do Totally Fly and then I'll leave the last world for the next stream. I'll have to do a Crash Oh no, I have to do 3 separate thumbnails for Crash. I mean, I know Crash 1 is technically concluded, but I'll have to do a bunch of them because like Crash 1, 2, and 3. Bollocks! I originally had the idea to do, like, you know, remember when I was streaming Eyes of Heaven? I physically can't finish that because it's blocked. All the Dio over Heaven stuff is completely blocked. And that is so fucking stupid. Doom thumbnail. Maybe a zoom in on Doom guy's helmet with your avatar in the reflection. Yeah, I did kind of want to do something like that. A long time ago, I used to make little doodle thumbnails. You know, before I even started making YouTube videos, right? Little prototype thumbnails for shit, like a year ago. And basically, I'd draw the character in a situation, and then I'd plaster my face on there. You know? I really gotta draw my little avatar more. No one really knows what I look like. The only clue is the little avatar I have as the profile pic. But it's kind of hard to tell what that is unless there's moving context. There has to be moving parts as a context for how joints work on the motherfucker. I mean, I have, like, the way that thing looks is inspired by a mask I have. I physically have a mask that looks like that. Like a fabric mask with a zipper mouth and lenses for eyes. I made fucking eye goggles. Like Spider-Man-esque eye goggles. I fucking took out sunglasses lenses and got the little rubber ends off of swimming goggles and stuck them on there. No, I have a Doom Slayer thumbnail. The idea was for the Doom. The idea is for the Doom Guy thumbnail to be the Doom Guy pointing the BFG in the air, and then I'm like, wait, the BFG is a two-handed weapon. Fuck. Then I found out the BFG is a one-handed weapon. What I was seeing wasn't a chest strap; it was a shoulder piece, like a shoulder hoist. You know? Yeah, the BFG is a one-handed weapon. It just has to attach to your shoulder. At least the original BFG. Now it's just a really big handgun. I like the really big handgun design too. But wait a minute, weren't we drawing each other? No, that was for a different thing. How do I explain? The idea was like whoever's playing. Alright, let me give you an example. Who here has heard of the brain scratch commentaries? Oh baby, oh baby! Who here has heard of the brain scratch commentaries? It's 4, sometimes more, but there's 4 main commentators, right? Ted, Ryan, Johnny, I don't know, and Ted, Ryan, Johnny, Lewis, right? And they always have little custom thumbnails and shit, but like the idea is like they are in place of characters, like, you know? Yeah. The only way I'd ever actually do something like that, where, you know, people in the videos are in place of characters, is if there was more than just one person in place of the, like, in the thing. For example, I want to do a stream but have co-commentators, stuff like that. I actually really want to do that. Problem, I am on a completely different time zone from most of my online friends. You know? I'm on a completely different time zone. So when I'm streaming, like, I start streams at 5 o'clock. Apparently, for most of my audience, which are mostly Americans, no, seriously, my audience is mostly United States citizens. Apparently, that's at least 2 o'clock in the afternoon and 1 o'clock, or, you know, between 1 and 2 o'clock in the afternoon in the US. Which is weird. And since I'm doing that weekdays, if my audience is young, school. What time does school let out in America? What time does school let out in America? Because the standard school timetable here in Ireland, and sometimes in most of Europe, is school would start at 9 AM and finish at, I don't know, 4 o'clock. Doesn't school in America start at like 6 AM or 7 AM? That scares me. That is legitimately scary for me. I am not gonna wake up at 6 AM to fucking learn algebra. I already know algebra. The funny part is, I've learned so much stuff in I've learned so much highly advanced knowledge in secondary school that I have forgotten basic math. If someone came up to me and asked, what is 10 times 5? I'd have to do it on my fucking hands. No, I know it's 10 times 5. It's 50, it's obvious. If someone asked me, like, just quote trivial stuff, like, oh, hey, what's 4? We know it's 70 divided by 6. I wouldn't know. Because I'm too busy trying to figure out what the fuck, because I'm too busy remembering what the fucking hypotenuse is. Actually, let me see if I can remember what a hypotenuse is. Hang on, where's a pencil? I've got a piece of paper here. Let me try that, actually. The Nean Bro Does Math stream. The math stream! Hang on. Okay, so... let me just draw a triangle. Right angle triangle. Okay, so... hypotenuse is the bit on the top, like the angular part. What are the other two? I don't remember because they only taught us to remember hypotenuse in school. The European school system, every school system is fucked. Anyway. I want to stream Sonic Forces. But for that game is a special kind of bad. I want to get co-commentators for that, just so everyone can rag on the game. Alright, am I missing anything? Alright, done. Got all the gems in World 2. Oh, yeah, in the second warp zone. I mean, warp room. Done, 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 done. How many gems are left? 4 gems are left. Ladies and gentlemen, there are 4 gems left, and they are all upstairs in this final warp room. The rocket level, canonically, I'm pretty sure this is the last level. Another rocket level, and spaced out. The quintessential coup d'etat, like the opus of this game, apparently. All right, it's been 2 hours. This is where the stream is gonna end. I'm gonna save right here. Thank you to all who have watched today. Thank you for taking your time out to look at this. Thank you for taking your time out to watch the stream. Thank you. Y'all are cool motherfuckers. Like, subscribe, and all that shit. You don't have to if you don't want to. It's just a suggestion. Yeah, bye.